Hey, are you a network marketer who is struggling to get people to resonate with what you are saying to your prospects, regardless of how much you are trying? Well, you might be making one mistake that a lot of network marketers make, and I used to be one of them, and this is what I'm gonna talk about in this video. And if we haven't met, my name is Edita, I'm from VIE now, and my passion is to educate network marketers how to turn from desperate prospectors to confident and proud marketers. Just imagine if you could build your team, your business without having to chase anyone, without feeling awkward. If you are struggling with prospecting, I've been there, I've done that. It didn't work for me until I found something different. I found a way to build a business without doing that crazy stuff that is still so popular among network marketers because they don't know any different. And by the way, if you are watching me, please let me know where you're from. I'm coming live to you from Lithuania, my home country, where I'm on a long break, kind of combining some rest with some work, but it's still nice to change the environment and stay with my family. And if you would like to learn how to recruit new team members without having to chase anyone and without feeling awkward, catch my video for 3-step formula how to do that. It's at viesnow.com/3 steps. And back to the topic, I want to talk about words. I want to talk about your network marketing message. And by the way, sorry for the reflections. I'm sitting just in front of a window and the sun is shining and coming through the blinds. Just wanted good lighting, but the sun is directly coming at me now through the hole, so that's why it's looking the way it's looking. But whatever. Let's talk about your network marketing or marketing message and your words and what you say to promote your opportunity or your products, depending on what you are leading with. So this is such a common mistake that most of us make because we don't know, and it's okay. Nobody teaches us. Nobody is teaching you how to promote, what to say, what words to use, what to talk about. So the mistake is that most network marketers their message is too generic. What they are saying is too generic, and intuitively we kind of think, we want to believe that the broader the message, the more generic the message, the more people we're gonna get to look at it, at what we have, the more people it's gonna speak to. But this is actually a mistake. It's not how it works. The truth is that the broader the message, the more generalizations you use, that generic stuff, the fewer people will connect with your message. And when I say message, I mean whatever you are saying in whatever context you are doing it to promote. Either you're talking to someone on the messenger, or you are doing a post to promote your stuff. So that's the common mistake. The messages are usually too broad, and I keep hearing things like, well, I help people to live a better life. I help people to get a nicer skin. I help people to have a better to earn income. I help people to have a better health and things like that. This is too broad, because usually, people, and think about it yourself, usually you have very specific things in the context of health or your life that you would like to solve, very specific problems that you are dealing with. So when you speak in more specific terms, more people will resonate. People who you need to or you want to attract will resonate better, instead of, when they hear that generic message. So do not be afraid to use very specific examples from your life, or do not be afraid to paint a very specific picture of what your prospect or your customer is gonna get when they opt in for your solution. And you can go as specific as, when I could be telling, for example, how I was struggling, with the idea of, putting my daughter in daycare, and how it used to make me sad, and how I was thinking about it when I wake up at night, and before I ran into my network marketing opportunity, or before I found attraction marketing. It can be as specific as that. When you speak, let's say, about better skin, so instead of saying better skin, do talk about very specific things, how that skin will be better, and how how it's gonna make your potential customer feel about themselves. Use examples of very specific situations of life. For example, when you can say, when you go to a party with your friends, or having a cocktail with your girlfriend, she will notice the difference, in the glow. Your skin will be glowing, and they will be making comments about it, talking about it, and it's gonna make you feel proud, or whatever. Don't just say better skin. It speaks to no one. What does it even mean? For some people, it's skin without spots. For some people, it's skin without pigmentation. For some people, it's some even skin without lines and wrinkles, or whatever. When you say better, will that person, just use that word, will that person actually understand? Will that person who has that specific problem, will they even understand that that product is for them? Same about the opportunity, instead of just saying better life, talk about quitting the job, quitting the politics in the office, quitting the ability to work from home, to be with their children, to spend the afternoon playing with the children, or to spend a nice, evening having a glass of wine in the back garden or something, whatever. So obviously, there is one very important thing you need to remember: to be able to talk very specifically, use specific situations and words. You do need to know your target market very well. So you need to define your target market, and you need to know and understand their lifestyle, how they live, and maybe even try to come up with what their average day is like. So what they do every day, what problems they face every day, what situations they get into every day, on average, obviously. So we call it avatar, we call it persona, whatever. You don't have to be, and it's like people struggle, but one example could be your own life. If you are using that product and it's helping you, or if you know exactly how it helps you, so don't be afraid to talk about it. So The main idea of this video, the message of this video, is that do not be afraid to be very, very specific. In fact, try to be quite specific as opposed to generic, because generalities don't speak to people. They don't resonate with your prospects and your potential customers. They don't care. Generalities say nothing. So try to think about the average day of the people who you are targeting and speak to those examples and those situations. Use them and see how different people are going to react. So I hope you got value out of this video. Please let me know. And if you do want to grab 3-step formula how to recruit new team members without having to chase, without feeling awkward, without doing crazy stuff, catch my free video at viesnow.com/3 steps. And thanks very much for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow again. Bye now.